What is going on, you guys, and welcome to Gamers Land. We are here today to check out the upcoming games of 2022 right after this. What is going on, you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and go over a few of the games that are coming out for 2022. There is at least 100 plus games that are coming out, and in today's video we're going to tackle a few of them. So let's get started right away. We're going to go ahead and get started on this with Elden Ring. So it looks like a freaking amazing game if you are into kind of like I guess Elder Scrolls. It definitely gives me a Elder Scroll vibe, but it seems a little better. You know, I don't know if it's going to be or not. I mean, the graphics look amazing, and if you're into this whole genre of open world games where you're going against these monsters and things like that, then I think you're definitely gonna enjoy this one. It seems like this game is kind of like Dark Souls in terms of difficulty, but combat, they're saying, is fundamentally different. It says that Martin has reported penned realms of lore for this dark new universe, and we couldn't be more hyped. And we can't. We're definitely hyped just seeing the trailer. Like I said, this game looks flawless. It looks super good. It seems like the combat's going to be hella fun. So this is definitely one we're going to have to check out and review once it comes out. It seems like this one's going to be down for a release date of February 25th, 2022. So it's not far away. I mean, you're looking at less than a week for this game to come out. We'll see if they stick to it. I haven't heard of any delays yet, so we will see what happens. Other than that, man, if you guys are thinking of playing this, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about it. Are you into these genres of games? And yeah, let's just move on to the next one. This game looks freaking amazing, and I cannot wait to check it out. So we'll go from there. Next game on the list here is going to be Shadow Warrior 3. So Shadow Warrior 3 is an offbeat FPS game featuring plenty of extravagant battles to sink your katana into. Not only does it seem like it's going to be a super action-packed game, it seems like it's going to have a little bit of comedy thrown into it, which I think it's actually pretty cool. So I'm really big on that. I love watching, you know, movies that have deep action into it, but they also throw that whole comedy set into it. So I think this game looks like it's going to be super cool. Graphics wise, it looks stunning. Looks a little bit cartoonish, but it just looks like it's going to be a great game. So I haven't dug too deep into it, but just by watching the trailer and seeing what the game's about, man, it looks like it's going to be a fun one. So this is definitely one we're going to have to try out. Again, we're going to have a big list of games to review in 2022. Obviously, we'll have to narrow the list down as we go along because, like I said, there's about 100 plus games that are coming out. So Shadow Warrior 3 is listed to go out and release on March 1st, 2022. And we'll see how it does, man. It seems like people are hyped about it, and honestly, we just can't wait to see it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is going to be Babylon's Fall. So this is another game kind of like the first one that we saw on Elden's Ring. It seems like one of those RPG, you know, action-packed games that have a lot to do with these mythical creatures. And again, this one looks pretty good as well. I don't see it looking quite as good as Elden Ring, but it definitely looks like it's going to be interesting. It says that it's set in a mythical Tower of Babel as you battle your way to the top of the tower. We'll see what that means once the game is released and we get to check it out. This one seems to release March 3rd, 2022. It looks very engaging. It's got this electrical swordplay and overdressed knights, so it's definitely a looker. Looks like it has a lot of action packed in it, but just like I said, from just looking at the trailer, you can tell that it looks a little bit cartoonish. Doesn't seem that deep into the way that Elden Ring looks, but still, man, looks like it's gonna be a phenomenal game, so we can't wait to check that one out. Next, we get into one that I've seen people kind of do reviews on this trailer, and it's looking like a good one. This is going to be Ghostwire Tokyo. So this is going to be an action-packed adventure game with a twist. And that twist is something that has to do kind of like with the paranormal. Tokyo is a new IP from the developers behind The Evil Within, with all the spookiness and survival horror elements. So definitely looks good. It seems like it's going to have this weird little spin to it. And this is going to be one that we definitely for sure do a review on. It seems like it's going to be releasing March 25th, 2022. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, trailers can be deceiving once in a while because they take a lot of, some gameplay, but they do a lot of their little skits, and that's what they reveal to us. So, and you guys know how that is, man. A lot of them, they can make them look so good it looks kind of like a movie, and that's kind of what we get hooked to. But this one, from the little bit that they show of the gameplay, looks fun, you know. I've never really been into these whole games where you have all these magical powers and, you know, that's the way that you play the game. But I'm not going to lie, this one seems like it has just a little twist to it, and I'm really big into horror games. So I'm definitely going to have to check this one out. Again, it's going to release March 25th. So we got a little bit of a wait, but once it comes out, we're definitely going to check it out and see what it's all about. So let me know if you guys are excited for this one. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is going to be Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. If I'm not mistaken, it seems like this was supposed to come out a while. I'm pretty sure it got held back for a bit. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it was delayed in the past. I think that was in part of my delayed video, but it is coming out. I know that this is going to go ahead and immerse yourself. It's going to be so that you can immerse yourself in George Lucas's sci-fi fantasy world in the blocky form of Lego. So we know that there's a bunch of Star Wars fans out there, and I'm pretty sure once this game gets released, they better have it nice and functional, because there are so many people that are going to buy this game just because it's Star Wars and it's Lego. So, you know, there's going to be kids involved. A bunch of kids are going to be getting it. Their parents are going to be buying it. So hopefully this game is really well put together, so there is no complaints once it comes out. Other than that, you guys know how it is, man. It's just another Star Wars game. This time it's, you know, featured in the little Lego form. So we'll see how this one do. I'm sure it's going to do great. And this one is out to release on April 5th, 2022. So not too much to say about this one because we already know what goes on. It's a Star Wars game. It's just set in a Lego world. So we'll see how that one goes. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is going to be 2 Point Campus. It says that the team behind the hilariously absurd 2 Point Hospital is making another management sim. This time we build and run a university campus. So if you guys have ever played Sims, or back in the day when I was younger, Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's one of those deals where you're going to build this little sim world. This time it's going to be a campus. So we can imagine, it seems like it's going to be a super fun clown game. And by clown, I just mean funny. And I'm sure people are going to enjoy it, man. So obviously the game looks great. It's just your normal cartoonish game. Nothing too deep in realism. It's supposed to be a funny game, you know. So I think people are going to enjoy it. And we'll see if you can keep your Sims how they're supposed to be. I don't know if there's going to be the whole thing where you got to make sure that they have food, water, the whole 9 yards of how these Sims games are. But it looks super interesting. So this one's due to release May 17th of 2022, and we can't wait to check that out. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next, we're going to shoot for Saints Row. And let me just tell you now, I played Saints Row, and this is back in the day, you know. So you're talking the first original Saints Row when it was kind of like Grand Theft Auto, and I enjoyed it. I personally did. But this new one, if it's gonna be anything like the trailer shows, and it's not just the intermittent screens that make it look this good, this is gonna be a phenomenal game. I'm sure they're gonna have awesome missions and then side quests, the whole 9 yards. But it honestly looks super good. It seems like it's going to be in the city of Santo Leso or Leso. I don't know how they're going to pronounce that. But I can tell you right now, man, this thing looks phenomenal. It's supposed to come out August 23rd of 2022. It says that you can drop in and out of co-op, so that's going to be freaking awesome. You can play with other people and beat the storyline. Going to have 9 districts. And this is going to be, it says that this is the biggest, richest, and most ambitious Saints Row game we've ever created. And honestly, by the look of it, man, it looks like it's going to be freaking great. I love what they did with the design. The graphics looks great. I mean, you got a guy with a goofy mask on, but hey, man, it does the thing. It looks super action-packed. And it also has that twist of comedy, which I love in any game. So I'm definitely looking to try new games, man. 2021 was a disappointment. In the beginning of 2022, they haven't done much to fix these games. So we're definitely looking for something new, and I cannot wait. And alone in this game and the next game that's on the list, man, I cannot wait for it. You know, just cannot wait. This next game we're going to get into, and we're going to get into sooner, quicker than later. You know, Saints Row looks awesome. We can't wait. Not to take no glow from it, but this next game seems like it's going to be amazing. So let's just jump right into it, man. The following game is going to be Redfall, and I hadn't even heard about this game until I decided to make this video and kind of look up games that are coming out. Redfall does not yet have a set release date, and for this being a Bethesda game, I mean, it better be good, you know. But this is supposed to release in the summer of 2022, and oh my god, dude, it just, as you're listening to me talk, just watch the video, but then go back after you're done. I'll leave a link in the description down below if I can remember, for the trailer, and I want you guys to check out the trailer. This freaking game looks amazing. All right. The game is set with a bunch of misfits using their guns and weird powers against a horde of cultists and vampires. So it's a vampire game. When I first saw it, I thought it was more of a zombie deal, but it's not. It has to do with vampires. But usually I'm not into the whole vampire thing, you know what I mean, especially in video games. But whatever they did here seems like it's going to work. Let's see, all 4 playable characters have cool design and even cooler superpowers. There's the last with psychic powers that calls on a spectral elevator that launches friends into the sky, a sharpshooter with a raven friend, a nerd with a Gatling gun filled with stakes, and a Tai Chi with a tiny robot friend that makes an immediate first impressions, and we can't wait to see more. We cannot wait to see more. Just alone with the design of the game, what it seems like you're going to be doing, the graphics, it just looks so good. And I am telling you, it also has this comedy twist that I'm so glad to see in a lot of these upcoming games. You know, they show you how they got into this trouble with the vampires, and it seems like one of the guys is sitting here vlogging, and once they're vlogging, they get seen. So, you know what I mean? They start getting attacked. And somehow they meet this female vampire that's super OP. And they don't tell you exactly what happens, but if I'm to guess and have my own hypothesis on what's going to happen, is I bet that they take her out and she's somehow married or somehow closely related to the main villain, and he wants revenge. And that's just what it seems like is going to happen. But it's so action-packed, and they did it so well. It really does look really well put together. But once again, we're hoping that these intermediate scenes aren't the best part of the game, you know? So if the actual gameplay is as good as these little scenes are, this is going to be a phenomenal game. I mean, look at the graphics. They just did such a beautiful job. Honestly, this is probably the game that I'm looking most forward to here in 2022. It sucks we got to wait for the summer, but it is what it is, man. This is one that I'm going to be watching super close on my radar and see where it goes from here, you know? Because it just looks great. Like I said, it doesn't show that they're showing a lot of actual gameplay, but it looks amazing. They just did such a phenomenal job. And let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about this game. Have you heard about this game prior to this video? Because like I said, I hadn't, but it just looks so good. I love the way that they did this whole thing with, like I said, I'm not into the whole magic and powers, but here it just seems like it fits in so well. And then this little robot, I can't wait to literally see more of him and see how he is into the story. And I hope they don't do nothing to him, because usually when you have a pet or some type of thing like that, they end up making him die. So hopefully that's not what happens. Just look at how good these graphics look. That looks amazing. It looks freaking phenomenal, and I can't wait. So definitely going to have to check this one out, you guys. We'll definitely review it. We're going to live stream it when it comes out and see what it's all about. So, man, I can't wait. I'm telling you, out of all of them, for sure, Saints Row, but Redfall is definitely what I'm looking forward to the most. So, on the next one, let's get into some of these honorable mentions. All right, so let's get into our honorable mentions. You got Redfall. Look at me already messing up. We already did Redfall. So we got Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Apparently it's going to be an open world driving and lifestyle experience. It's going to be set in a Hong Kong island. It has a very high racing style emphasis to it. You can customize your car, your avatars. You got anywhere from Lamborghinis, Porsches, Bugattis, and Ferraris. And it seems like it's going to be a pretty cool, decent little game. It's supposed to release September 22nd of 2022. Apparently how it's been with all these games. We'll see if that's the case. So let's move on down to a quarter of 2022. You got Homeworld number 3. Homeworld is a series of strategy games. Lord, I can't speak again. It's been a long wait. Homeworld 2 was released almost 18 years ago, but it seems like now they want to remaster the collection and the prequel Homeworld. Deserts of Karak has encouraged the publisher from Gearbox to develop the Blackbird Interactive to work on an official sequel. Expect more tiny ships gracefully swooping through the vastness of space and a ballistic style weapon system similar to Homeworld 1. So man, from 18 years it's been since they've released the game. So let's see how it does now here in 2022. We also got Starfield. It's another Bethesda game, so we'll see what's going on. Let's see, it says that Elder Scrolls 6 was not the only surprise reveal. People are going to be looking forward to Starfield, more like a fantasy series, and it's just already telling people that everyone should be very patient. So we'll see. Starfield's supposed to release in November 11th, 2022. We'll see. That's a bit of a wait. So we'll see what happens with Starfield. I don't know much about it. I haven't looked up really much on it, so maybe I'll have to do some homework and come back to this one and see what it's all about. So you got Sonic Frontiers. So Sonic games come out a lot. It seems like this one's also going to be coming on PC. It's an open world action adventure game set in the Starfall Islands. They don't know much about it yet, so it seems like they're holding the information pretty tight. It's supposed to come out in late 2022. So as news continues to come out for Sonic, we'll stay on top of it, see exactly what they're doing for it, and we'll come back, make an updated video on this, and see what Sonic is going for. Stalker 2. We've already talked about Stalker 2. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure that you check it out. That is delayed games of 2022. And it looks freaking amazing. So Stalker 2 seems like it's going to be a really good game. It's been taking a while for them to bring it out. They actually pushed back the release, and it seems like now they have a set date of December 8th, 2022. So we'll see. We'll see if they make it happen this time. If you haven't checked it out, please make sure you do. Go check out the trailer. It looks like an amazing game. It's Company of Heroes 3. Don't know much about this. I haven't checked this one out actually at all, but it seems like the release date is going to be 2022. So these are ones that might come out. We'll see what they say. The Outlast Trials. I actually want to check this out. I have to see if I'm not sure if there's a trailer out for it yet. I don't believe there is. So you're being haunted by sledgehammer wielding brutals with friends. This time you're not investigating a hospital. Instead, you and your pals are human guinea pigs in experiments being run by the Murkoff Corporation. You can forget all about carrying a camcorder with you everywhere for night vision. Instead, the chaps at Markov have drilled night vision goggles directly into your skull. You lucky thing. All right, so it seems like this one's going to be different. Way different than the Outlast that we played before. So definitely checking that one out. 2022. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make an updated version of this to see exactly what is going on and what's gonna happen with these games that are supposed to be released here. I know that there's about 100 and something games supposed to be released here in 2022 since we had such a crappy year in 2021. You got Rocksmith. So it says if you're looking at how to play the guitar or you just want to jam along your favorite tracks, Rocksmith may be the perfect game for you. So not bad. There's also a new subscription model which costs $14.99 per month. Now we're crazy. What are y'all talking about? $15 a month plus whatever the game costs. Hopefully it's free. Convergence, another League Legends spin-off, but this one follows Echo as he travels through time. It's an action platform helmed by Speed Brawl Dub Stallion Games. So we'll see how that one is. Those little platform games are sometimes fun. So we got Suicide Squad, Kill of the Justice League. That's going to be pretty cool to see come out. I know that for a long time, people have been wanting someone to make a pretty dope Superman game. It really doesn't happen often. It's been years, and I mean years, since anybody attempted it. So we'll see what they do with it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be kind of like the Batman Arkham, like they're saying here, developer. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be kind of the same gameplay. gameplay style, should I say. And we'll look forward to that one. So we'll go ahead and just come back to these as they come in and we get more information on them. You got Warzone 2. So yeah, we'll come back to these as information comes out and see what's going on with them. So other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please think about subscribing. I try to upload a video at least once or twice a week, and then I try to go live at least once every weekend. And if you did like the video, please hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Interact in the comments. Tell me which game you are looking forward to seeing here in the year 2022. And also, if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Other than that, man, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.